Hello everyone, Karen Wolf here in the art studio this evening. We are going to paint a little bit on this this cow. So I had to move my iPad over here on the left of me because the cord wouldn't reach over for charging. So let me see. I don't know if I can get, no, because it's on the other side of me. Try to get it to where you guys can see what I'm painting. I can't put it beside of the water because I get water all over my iPad when I do that. So, how are you guys doing? Y'all say hey when you jump on here this evening. Let me know you're watching. Trying to pull up the video here. Okay, so let me see if I can. I don't think I can move it over to where you guys can see what I'm painting, but we'll see. We shall see. This is what I'm painting. The cow here. All right, and it'll have a reflection in it if I do it that way. So all the things. Okay, so we'll put that over there. Still a reflection. That's not going to work. That's going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive me crazy, you crazy, everybody crazy. So we'll just do this. Okay, so we've got the cow here. We're going to paint a little bit on the cow. Just have a nice, relaxing evening painting a little bit of a cow. I've got to go live here in about a half hour on my All Access membership page. So, I don't have a whole lot of time, but we're going to see what we can get done here in a few minutes. Okay, so I did just a little bit painting on it, and I thought I was recording, and it wasn't. I thought I was recording it, and I went to look at my phone, and not recording. So, yeah. And this, I'm having all kinds of great luck. I've got my husband's outside running the weed eater. I'm in here trying to paint. Let me see if I move that. Let's just do this. Let me move back. Get that thing out of the way. Move this over here so I still have light, but I don't have light on the iPad. Sorry. You saw the back of my head. It's still on there. Let's move down. See if we can move down. By the time I get all this done, it'll be time for me to quit. No, there. Okay. That's good. All right. So you can see this, and you can see that. Okay, that's what I want. I want you to be able to see what I'm painting and me painting it. Okay, so we have this is Penelope. This is a friend of mine, Tammy Halls. She posted her picture of her cow many months ago. And I asked her if I could paint it, and she said yes. Always, always, always get permission to paint, even if it's a photograph. Doesn't matter. You want to get permission to paint. Because if you don't, that's a bit of copyright right there. Copyright is not a good thing. Copyright infringement is not a good thing. So we're not going to get in trouble with that because I have permission to paint this little fella. And I need some white. So, all right. So we're just having some painting fun. So sorry it's taking me so long to get things going here. Like I said, you ever have like a day, you hear that out there? You ever have a day when you just have, it just seems like, I don't know, everything just turns to mud. But we're going to make the best of it. We really are. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of white into that beige color that we were using, which was brown and white right here. And we're going to make, this is beige up here, where the cow's head and everything goes around. And what I used for that was just a little bit of white and brown. It has a little under its chin right there. That comes around. Then there's a thingy that goes down. And I think it looks like this is the cow behind it. So I drew that in thinking that was this cow, but it's not. And that's why its neck looks funny. So that right there is about where... Now, doesn't that look much better? Isn't that crazy how just a little tiny bit of something can make a huge difference? Now, if you can see over here, this is what I did. I was tracing or drawing this, probably used my projector, did a drawing of this cow. And I picked up this back piece or this neck piece of this cow, thinking that was, you know, when I was transferring it on, that was part of the cow, but it's not. So whenever I go back in here just quickly, putting that white there to get rid of that, look at that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So there you go. That just goes to show you that a little tiny little bit of a change can make a huge, huge, huge difference. So there's the back of the cow. It's kind of like not really that orange color. It's more of this color, which is brown and white. This color right here just has a bit of sienna in it, was making it that color. It does have a little bit of that in that neck roll right there. But for the most part, these cows are like more of a brown and white. But that's cool that I have that burnt sienna under there, though, because that is a nice underpainting. So, I know, I don't normally come on here and paint this sort of thing, but I had this over here, and I thought, well, you know, I really don't know what I'm going to paint, but I can work on this a little bit, and you guys can see how this is coming together. Same thing up here. This is not that burnt sienna color. So, yeah. So we'll just put on a little bit of that color. Just brown and white's all I'm touching in right now. Just touching with the barely tip of my brush. Getting some little bit. Letting that underpainting that I have on there show through a little bit. And then once again, I don't want to get that cow that's behind it, get it in there. That ear does kind of come over that way a little bit. So animals are fun. Very, very fun to paint. One of my favorite things to paint. But this, if you ever watch Flippin' Furniture, this is Tammy Holes. She has a farm, cattle farm, and she posted this picture of her cow, and I liked it. So here's what we're doing. She does where you flip the furniture and make things, paint on furniture and transfers and all that kind of stuff. She's really fun to watch. So, yeah, if you haven't, I know a lot of people that here on my page do already know who she is. So, yeah, she's a gem. That's Flippin' Furniture. If you haven't followed her yet, you should. So, oh, thank you, Emily. You are one of my biggest cheerleaders, you are. So just getting a little bit of dark down there. There's a little tiny bit of dark right there. A little bit of dark comes up in this area where that little fat roll thingy is. But I love painting animals, and I've dabbled in this for quite some time. And when I found out that I like to paint animals, and I was pretty good at it, was when I did that challenge, that 30 paintings in 30 days challenge that my friend Kelly Young talked me into doing. And that was super fun. Super fun. I did an online 30 days painting things, 30 days of paintings. And it was so much fun. So much fun. And I mean, I loved every minute of it. But it was, I had to paint, really fast. Did I move you guys back up? I had to paint really fast. And, yeah. So I had to figure out, well, what can I paint really fast? So, I was just painting this, that, or the other. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And I painted a dog or something. And it was really fun, and I found out that I could paint them really quick. So my 30 paintings in 30 days turned out to be a lot of animals, a lot of dogs. There was cats. It was funny, people were posting their dogs on my page or not on my page. They were posting their pets and stuff on their pages, and some in the comments, I suppose, of my page, but on the post wanting me to paint their animals and would inquire. So I painted a lot of pets that period of time, and I do that now. That was the start of my pet commission thing. I mean, the most of what I do on here is the paint with folks and the memberships and the in-studio stuff, but I do paint the pet portraits, so that is part of my fun. I have one I'm gonna get ready to start here not too long. My son has a farm, and Jacob, and I'm gonna paint a painting for him for behind his couch. And we're trying to decide whether we want to do a cow and a calf, or the sheep painting that I posted the other day. Did you all see that? Picture. I posted a picture. He had taken a picture of the sheep that he has out on his farm and sent us a picture of it, and it was super cute. And I was like, oh gosh, that's beautiful. It would make a beautiful painting for sure. Just like a little puzzle. Just putting this puzzle together here is what we're doing. Puzzle. Isn't it? So this has that dark. He has right here his eye comes across there, and just below his eye is as dark of his ear. I gotta keep an eye on the time too. All right. Are you all enjoying this? You all say hey when you jump on here. Let me know you're watching. If you're watching on the replay, let me know also. Just let me know you're watching on the replay. A lot of times you guys come on here. I do it too. I'll go on and I'll watch a video and I'll be enthralled just watching, just interested in what I'm watching. And I forget to say that I'm watching a replay. And the reason for that is for us to know that you're watching our video is nice, and then also it does push the videos out, it pushes them out farther for other people to see. So as well as the shares and the whole bit. They don't like for us to say that, whatever. You know, people that have the control of the social media. I don't know why. I don't understand that, but it's crazy. All right, so I'm just going into this lighter white. This is still not white. It has some browns and stuff in it. I'm just kind of touching in, just keeping that undertone a little darker. Getting these colors in here. And that cow's head has hair going in 400 different directions. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Isn't it? Emily, are you watching me as you're driving down the road? I hope you're riding in the car. And that's his lip. And that's that scruffity stuff under his lip. I don't know if that, I guess part of that's the color of the cow, and part of it looks like dirt or hay, or it's eating hay. Got a little bit of green. So I've kind of lost this little bit of this shape down here. That little hair coming down, and then there's a little bit of a dark spot right there. Coming around. And then there's that roll. You're writing. Okay, good. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay, so that comes over. There's a roll there. Some lines coming down. There's some rolls there. That's in the right place. And when you're checking to see if something's like right in the right place, you kind of use other things to go by. Like its nose here, its back is just a little bit above the nose, so I'm good on that. His eyes, make sure they don't go out of kilter. Like I was measuring over here, its eye being just a little bit above that little spot right there. So things like that you can measure by something that you hopefully have in the right spot. You use things as a reference, I suppose would be a good way to say. Going to do some face painting again. If you guys are local, we've got the Ripley Community Market is having an event. Kids, there's a lot of activities and stuff over there for the kids, and they've asked me to do face painting over there. So they'll have, they're going to do milking a cow, making butter, what else? Think. Planting flowers in the flower pots. They get a flower pot and a little pot and a thing of potting soil, and they'll do a little planting some flowers or a plant of some sort. I'm not sure if it's a flower or garden plant. I would assume flowers at this point. Don't know though. What else? A lot of fun. Just fun for the kiddos. Fun for the kiddos. And it's in Ripley at the Ripley Community Market. It's over like near Straight Street. I don't know if y'all know where that is. It's like if you go in town and you go at the main stoplight in town and you head down towards Kroger and Walmart. The market is down there before you crest the hill. Going down over the hill, there where Kroger's is, the market is on the right. I don't know if that's a good description of it or not, but I'll be sharing a thing about it on my page, so, but it's gonna be fun for the kiddos. Hey Sherry, thanks for jumping on. So I'm just putting in, trying to keep my darks, not covering up all of my darks so that you can see the lights good. See those well. And this is a true challenge to paint this color of a cow, for sure. Detail too early on. I'm just getting in some colors. Got to get his tongue. He has a crazy tongue, doesn't it? What time are we at? I've got a few minutes left. So I'm just jumped on here real quick just to do this. Like I said, I started it a couple days ago. I thought I was videoing it, and I wasn't. And so I was thinking, well, what on earth am I going to go on here and paint this evening or talk to you guys about? So I decided that this is it. Just fun. Sometimes you just do things for fun. Do y'all do things for fun? I hope so. Oh, yes. Sometimes we do. I love to paint animals, though. They're They're the funnest thing to paint, I think. And this one's a long way off, long way to go. But sometimes it's inspiring to others who want to paint or want to learn to paint, or maybe you are a painter and you like to paint cows too. And everybody paints different, so don't think, well, she's not doing it like I do it. Well, we all do different. We all paint different. We all end up with a different we end up with a painting of a cow in the end, but how we get there is a different path. So you may go down, maybe walking down through the woods, and you go one way, I go another, but we could end up at the same place. We're going two different directions, but we might end up in the same place. So that's what painting is. So you have your way, I have mine, and it's all good. All good. So there's that. Get a little of that over here. A little bit more dark in there. And I'm going to have to wrap this up because I'm going to have to get into my All Access membership, you guys. You guys need to do that. If you're interested in painting and you want to paint along with me, we do stuff like this in there too. This evening we're painting the more advanced version of that barn. The barn painting that we'll be painting in the art studio this weekend. The barn. And what did I do with it? And I'm just painting my wall. One of the versions of the barn we're painting in the studio, but this is the version that it's similar. We'll be painting this in the All Access membership this evening. I go in and I show them just step by step how to do it. We've got some trees in this one, more chickens in this one, more details and things. So that's what we do in the membership. It's an online painting membership. And we'll also be painting that one, a simpler version of it, in the art studio on Saturday. I hope you guys can come to that. It will be a lot of fun, and you can do it. Don't think that you can't do it, because you can. You just follow along with me step by step. I show you every step of the way how to do it, and you can do it too. I promise. You can do it too. Yeah, so, well, a lot more we need to do on this fella, but it's coming along. I do think I'm going to paint the green in of that tag, because that makes it look like he has a hole in his ear, doesn't it? Or something. And then we can paint the fur up on that a little bit. But that's his little tag. I wasn't going, or hers, it's Penelope. I wasn't going to paint that on there, but I just, I think it's part of it. And I want that to be there. So, I'll soften the edges of it though, but I wanted to get a coat of the paint in there on that. And I'm not painting those other cows in the background, so that's just too much. So she's going to be a little bit by herself. She's not going to be, trying to decide what color to make the background. She's going to be on here. All by herself. She's not going to have all those other cows with her. At this point, I'm really just experimenting here and trying to figure out what color I want to do for her background. But getting a little bit of color in there will be nice. Not to have her on a white background will be nice. So that's what we're doing right at this very second. Sometimes that white background is just a distraction. Isn't it? Surely it is. All right, there's that. All out of white. Run out of white first. That's the one color that I use so much of is white. Use a lot of white. Alrighty, that's fun. We made some progress. I'm glad I did that. It's so much therapy to do this. Painting is such therapy, guys. If you don't paint, start. Painting is therapy. I say it all the time. If you don't believe it, give it a try. I mean, everybody always says, "Oh, I can't do it. I can't even draw a stick person or whatever." Well, you don't have to be able to draw a stick person to do this. You don't. You really don't. And all you need is just a reason to do it, and the want to do it, and the desire is there. Then you can just paint along and enjoy it. You'll get better at it the more you do it. The more you practice, the better at it you'll be. You'll enjoy it. It'll be fun. You'll get more confident. And, I mean, you just have to have that courage to do it. Just do it. What have you got to lose? What do you have to lose to try to do this? Nothing. If I was scared for years and didn't do it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, dang, I've got to try that because I want to know how to do it. And I did, and lo and behold, I could do it. Here you go. There you are. See? It's just paint. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. I say that all the time. And that's so funny that I say that because when Henry was in preschool, they taught him how to paint. And they taught him and told him tap, tap, tap. And for a long time, Henry would tap, tap, tap. And I would be like, oh my gosh, you need to stop doing that. And now I catch myself saying it all the time, tap, tap, tap. That's funny. So, there you go. Full story. Oh, gosh, my hair. Need a haircut. Okay. All right. There we go. Cow. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll finish it someday. All right. Thank you all. Let me know if you enjoyed that. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to have to get off here and paint with my All Access members. We are going to paint this barn, and it is going to be fun, too. I've got a barn. Are y'all seeing my theme going here? I've got cows and chickens and barns. It's farm time here. This is just how it is in the country. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a good evening. Thanks for jumping on here. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. I appreciate those also. Y'all have a great evening. God bless you guys. Take care. And I'll see you back on here again next time. And we will paint something. Maybe we'll finish the cow. All right. See you later. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.